I'm Lola, and welcome back to this next part of DragonAge Origins. So, last we left off, we were still in the deep roads, exploring along. We have a fourth companion now, called Scout.
I'm right behind you.
Guessing Scout's not going to last long. Well, I know Scout doesn't accompany us in the main missions, so can't remember what happens to him off the top of my head. But yes, anyway, enough of that. We will continue on. It's this way, I believe. Getting back into this. I keep saying this, but I love this game, the whole series. But it's just good for me to play it again. Like, it's just so special to me. So I'm just sorting my keyboard out. It's in an awkward position. Oh, the names of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colours to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Fucking wonderful. Do we have a, do we have an emissary? That's the important thing, because I don't like the emissaries with the magic and all that. Ah, we have an alpha. Alphas aren't too bad, but we'll see. Gorim, you go for that. I'll go for the archer. You can help Gorim. No, he's already been shield bashed, actually. You can go for that Genlock there and shield bash him. And you can help... Oh, you need to walk a bit closer, actually. You can do the trap a second. And then you can help me with the archer and archer himself. I'm getting quite decimated here because I've got the fucking alpha on my tail. Why did I make him do the trap? What's the point in that? It's ridiculous. Stupid of me. Right, let's all focus on the alpha, but I don't have threaten anymore. Or yet, should I say. I'm getting blasted. Right, let's all go for the alpha, and you sneak a bit closer first. And then shoot the guy behind. Or do we all focus on the alpha? Could all focus on the alpha. I'm getting wrecked from that as well. This one here, I might need to take a potion. I just seem to be the target. I'm going to take a potion. I don't have any injury kits at the moment, so... Might have been better to take out the little ones first, really. It's my first potion used. Okay. Right. What's your name again? Gorim and Franlin, you take care of Alpha. Me and Scout will take care of archers.
I'm ready.
Why am I getting... Well, I'm getting the targets, aren't I? I've just said that, but... I'm getting a battering. Yeah, next time, if I survive this, I think we'll get rid of all these first. That was my mistake. Right, you can still focus on the alpha. You focus on the alpha. I think I can take him, so you focus on that person there. You can't even hit. Wonderful. You have no aim. Right, help me kill him. You've got the most health, so you have all the aggro.
Point me in the right direction.
Should really have precise striking on for everyone as well. I don't have that yet, but yeah, you two have it on.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, I'm nearly dead. One potion left, Jesus. Yes, this is going to be difficult. Not this fight, I just mean in general. But I can, once I get a mage, just spam potions.
I'm up.
I don't want to use my last one on Franlin either, so he might die. No, you're still on the alpha. You have no aim. But we'll go for you. Maybe should have got him on his daggers.
Ready.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, and Thingy's nearly dead. I think I might die here. I think we might have to start again. And I have to think of this a bit better. Yeah, he's also dead. Okay, well, you can distract the alpha. Maybe dirty fight him. I don't want to use my last potion. I might die and do this again. Saying that. No, I don't want to. I want to do this better. This is about a completionist playthrough. It's not. Yeah. Okay, I died. That's fine. Yeah, I think my tactic's going to be to take out the archers first instead. I think I made a mistake because the alpha took way too long to kill and was just battering everyone.
Be careful.
Yeah, fuck the traps, honestly. Right, you're going there. We'll all aim for this one. Aim. You can do that.
Point me in the right direction. Watch your step.
Oh my god, you're nearly dead. Jesus. Get out of the fray. I'm doing worse. Didn't really want to use a potion on a companion, but I would in the future. It's just I'm probably not going to keep these. Well, he's dead, the archer. To be honest, it wasn't much use. Right, okay. Now, you go for him. You go for him. I also go for him. I think I'm doing worse. I think we are doing worse. Let's all go for this one. Okay, I will... You can take a potion. Once you've taken a potion, we'll go for this one here. And then you can also go for this one here. Cool. And then this one who's running away like a bloody coward.
Ready for this much in my life.
I think Gorim's gonna die, but I think we're alright. Saying that, we do have the alpha on full health still, so I'll sacrifice a potion. Hopefully I can pick some up from these corpses.
We're coming for you!
Yes, we are. Hopefully he'll die with 3 warriors on him. He is targeting me. I think I might die. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, he chopped his head off though.
I need some help!
Do we not get injuries here?
I'm really hurt. Help me!
Is that me speaking, or... Do I have an injury then, or does it not give you it? I don't think I've got an injury. Doesn't look like it. We'll leave it for now then. It might, like, give you injuries after you complete, like, this tutorial.
All right.
I just spammed that. I think that's the mod working. I also got the lockpicker achievement, which I don't deserve, but we'll take. Is that better, this axe? No, it's not. Is it better for any of you? It's plus -1 dex as well. No, thank you.
And so I shall.
And so I shall. Just because I want to. You can do all these traps.
Going.
Could have possibly lured the Darkspawn into these traps. Back to me. I love it how I am the only one with a helmet on as well. Nothing else in here. Looking at all the details, taking it all in. Are these
Looks like someone beat us to
not
the door.
elves, Darkspawn or dwarves?
This Darkspawn body is still
Darkspawn.
fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Be prepared to kill anything that moves. They killed the Darkspawn, they may be allies. They had to have an Aeducan signet ring to get in. Then let's make sure they don't find the shield. Yeah, they had to have a signet ring to get in, so is it one of my brothers maybe? I think it might be.
It could have been stolen. Recently,
That too.
or generations back. Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Let's not do anything rash. We'll see soon enough. Whoever it is, the shield is mine. Nobody steals my glory. We'll see soon enough.
Understood. Let's move, men.
Saved. Anything else to
We
say?
should hurry.
We should keep moving.
I'm right behind you.
No. Oh, a dwarf corpse. That's not good. Dwarven war axe, still not the best. Spot a dwarf over there. He's not openly hostile, but he might be. Is this a bandit group
glad
or?
you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe.
Who are you?
I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Gorim, we need you to kill these men. Who are you? How did you get in here? The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us. The shield under the floor in the main room. The shield's under the... Just tell him. No. Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm your better, that's who.
Get
As
lost.
to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
Tell me how you got in. I'll tell you where the shield is. You're an idiot, and now you're going to die. The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us, again. I might have persuade, but did I put... I think I put one in my character creation in the, talking bit. In the cunning. Or persuasion.
Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing
Yes,
by
you
the
got my
telling?
game.
Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield?
Okay, Tree and my brother. The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us. You thought I'd tell you? I'll whisper it to your corpse. The shield's under the floor of the main room. I'm not going to tell him. Even though that might be a ruse.
Just kill them, boys.
Yes.
We'll find this shield on our own.
Good luck with that. Although I say that, there's quite a few. Captain's a big fucker, so we will save him.
As you command.
Watch your step. My dear friend.
Wish we had a mage right now to do the big, what's it called? Mind blast spell. Oh, you're in the trap. I should have maybe disarmed these traps.
Just tell me what to do.
Right, shield bash. You can finish him off once you get out of the trap. Target him. Target him. Is he dead? Not yet. You're still in the bloody thing. I think you're gonna die again, to be honest. Your scout's pretty shite. I don't like the rogues in this game if I don't spec them properly. Like, early on in the game, I mean. They're not the best.
Drive them back!
Finally, you're gonna kill this guy. Once you have, followers over here will kill this archer. Oh, for God's sake, I stepped in the bloody trap. Right, you go over to the archer.
No!
I have a mage or something. Oh no, it's a ballista. Okay. Could head on that maybe later. I'm gonna get killed as well. I'm stuck on a trap like an idiot.
Oh, you're going to be...
I am tempted we all go for the captain. Whilst he's targeting me, at least.
Sorry. Right behind you.
Take a potion for myself.
Stone curse, doctor!
This is it.
Abilities are all being used. You can use that one again.
Such talent. You're in trouble now.
Okay. He's dead.
I'm going to make this quick.
Still one more over there. I don't know what he's hitting. Oh, he's hitting the ballista to shoot it out. You're on your own, pal.
Take that!
Done? Done. Now we need the scout to get up so it can stop the battle music. Where are you? There you are. You no offense, I'm sure you're lovely, but you're pretty crap. I could give this to someone, but again, I don't think they're going to be with me for long. But I don't remember if I get to keep all my armor or stuff or I get it taken off me at the end of this. I've forgotten. To be honest, it's no good anyway. It's about the same. Here's the ring.
Is that really Trian's signet ring?
This may not mean anything. Yes, my brother has been sloppy this time. Well, he was told, we were told by Velen he'd go against us. Yes, my brother's been sloppy this
It
time.
would have been a major victory to get the shield first, but he showed his hand and failed. The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves.
Let us move then. The shield of Aeducan will be mine. My thoughts exactly.
You have your orders, boys.
We should hurry. I'm right behind you.
We should keep moving.
About the same as mine, aren't they? Yeah, exactly the same, really. I'm cheating with that, but I do love it. I'll take all this. Like I say, I might be able to sell it in the future.
Be careful.
I am. I'm always careful. Yeah, Dwarven armor versus Dwarven noble armor, pretty much the same. Ballista bolts, sure. Oh, you can disarm it, can't you? Well, forget that. I'm forgetting I can switch between these with F1 and F2 and etc.
Watch your step. This might be a trap.
Don't think this is doing XP. It usually does, I think. Yeah, because this character's not with us in the long run, so that's why they're not getting XP. But I'm still gonna do it. Just I have to do everything in this game.
Yes. Watch your step.
Oh,
Might be a trap.
well, forget that. Whilst I'm trying to get out of a trap, you can do some looting. My second in command? Don't mind me, I'm just stuck there. Let's have a go at this.
On it.
I think that's it then. Yeah. It's nothing that way, is there? I don't think so. I think it was blocked off. I might go that way. Just to see. I don't want to miss anything. I want to try and get as much as I can out of this game. Oh, I've now gone down the other way. So there is a way through there, or I think it's just blocked off. Yeah, it's that way, but I don't think I can get up there. Oh, yes, I can. It's here. Just want to see. Just in case. Yeah, it is the blocked end. Okay, we're fine. Just didn't want to miss anything. Right, let's enter the Tig chamber. Do a quick save here. That looks like a trap. If I've ever seen it. I'm guessing the shield's there, but...
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Look around, there must be a clue. I'll figure it out. I have no idea. Look around, there must be a clue.
You two, see if you can spot anything.
The sarcophagus... I can't say that word, you know? I've never been able to say it. Sarcophagus.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Do we all place each other on the different ones? And one of us opens it, maybe? You stand on there. Hold position, that's what I was trying to do. You stand on there. You stand on there. You open it?
As you command.
Oh, there is an indentation here that seems to match the Aeducan signet ring perfectly. Oh, that didn't work. The different combination? I can't remember this. I am confused, and I'm no good with puzzles, as you've probably seen. There we are. You can open it, because you're not stood on one.
I'm on it.
What the hell? I swear I did it then. Ah, because I have the signet ring. Okay, that makes sense. Press your signet ring against the indentation. The lid of the sarcophagus, I said it right, slides away, revealing a small hollow that contains the shield of Aeducan. Aeducan shield, steel. 22 strength. Don't have that yet.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much.
The skill of our crafters has come far since then.
Yeah, it's not the best shield, to be honest.
Shield of Aeducan.
It's a symbol, that's all. The strength of Aeducan is in the shield. Enough talk, where is the rendezvous point? It's a symbol, that's all.
If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing.
Where's the rendezvous point?
Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
Quest updated. Return to the rendezvous point. You have the legendary shield of Aeducan in your hands. It's time to return to the rendezvous point at the crossroads. There you can display your glorious discovery to the king and his lords. Alrighty then. It's sad that, you know, these backstories, they, like, they still happen regardless of who you play. Like, for example, Rika, the sister of the Dwarven Commoner. The Dwarven Commoner still exists, but never becomes anyone because they don't become a Grey Warden, which is kind of sad. Yeah, it is interesting. And the Circle Major Mel will most likely die in the Circle. Anyway, enough of that. Did you hear that it could be more of those mercenaries? I don't think it's mercenaries. It looks like... Let's say Dwemer then. Darkspawn. Good thing I disarmed these traps then before
Tell me what mercenaries.
going in. Oh, a Blight Wolf. Jesus, okay. Imagine these can maul you quite a lot. So we might want to take this one down quite swiftly.
Stay still! You should have run!
I want you to go for the wolf as well. I want us all to focus on the Blight Wolf.
Be in the right direction.
Oh, you're about to die. I do have one potion left, but I kind of want to save it. Oh, you're dead. I've leveled up. Do I? No, I'm going to risk it. Well, you might die before you take it, actually. We'll both focus on... No, you didn't. Right. Genlock.
I'm here.
Genlock. Genlock.
Yes.
This one's mine.
I think you're about to die again. That was kind of a waste of a potion. You might not. Yeah, you didn't. Nice. The scout died again, because of course he did. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character portrait to level up. I'll have to do it now then. Specializations. Yeah, I don't have these yet, but I have an idea of maybe what I want to go down. Specializations are an enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and level 14. So I do want my strength up. I need... Sorry, throat's going. I need about 42 strength, I believe, to wear all the armor, so I might... Directly affects the damage your character deals in physical combat. I might put them all in strength just for this level up. Yeah. Dex gives me more defense and like stamina. No, not stamina. Ability to hit, that's what I mean. Willpower, stamina, cunning. Let's just go with that for now. And I want to give myself precise striking personally. I do need that, so we'll put that there. I don't think I have a tactic for it. No, I'll just put it on when I'd like, until I get another tactic slot.
And so I shall.
And so I shall. Yeah, this is the way we went before. The way back.
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
It definitely would. Trian is my brother. Nothing will happen. I don't believe that. Keep your wits about you then. I'm ready for anything. Keep your wits about you then.
Of course.
What's that you're muttering about?
Keep your mind on the mission. Nothing family business. My brother Trian may try to ambush us. Will he betray us? I hope the scout doesn't. Family business.
All right then.
All right. That was odd.
We should
Did
hurry.
you guys hear that? That was very
behind
odd.
you.
We should keep moving.
Okay. Let's do a quick save. Back at the crossroads now. Ah. That might have been the sound. Is that Trian?
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like Darkspawn.
I remember now. I
Some
remember what's
scratches,
happened.
No mutilation.
Be careful, the murderers may still be around. We need to warn Father. Well, that's one less problem to worry about. Balen outplayed me. I think it's Balen. Balen outplayed me.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
Yes, this is where I think I am framed, which is fabulous.
By all the ancestors. What has happened here?
Not me.
It seems we weren't fast enough. Velen was right. My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Look at you standing there all smarmy. We just got here a moment ago. It's not, I assure you. Why? What does it look like? Trian's dead, if that's what you mean. It's not, I assure you.
He killed Trian, just as Trian said he would.
I did
My
not.
lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story.
I bet they'll
You,
sell me out.
Scout,
I
what
know
happened
he'll
here?
sell me out.
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Aeducan came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered
Oh,
us
you
to attack.
absolute dickhead. You traitor attack scout. You will let this man question my honor. That's a lie. Stay silent. You will let this man question my honor. I knew the scout. I'm annoyed. Yes. Not staying silent. Fuck that. That's a lie. You will let this man question my honor?
It is a valid question.
The man is lowborn and could
Shut
easily
up.
be bought.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance.
Bastard!
Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard!
Silence, Gorham.
At least
You have
Gorham
anything
has my
else to
back.
say, my son?
How can you not see that this is a setup? It's Belen. He's behind all of this. The Assembly loves me. They'll see my innocence. Well, I probably won't get to see them. He'll have me executed. I'm innocent. He won't believe that. It's Belen. He's behind all of this. How can you not see that this is a setup?
I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Absolute piss take. Well, I'm in exile. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm in jail.
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Yes, sir.
This
My
Gorham?
lord.
Hello, Gorham. At least you have my back. In my cell.
I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
Why has the Assembly not sent for me yet? I'm fine, Gorham. You? Trian is dead. How do you think I am? Why has the Assembly not sent for me
The
yet?
Assembly isn't going to call for you.
Oh.
Velen has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
So what happens now? So now Belen will be king when my father dies? You have to respect Balen's ability to play the game. Yeah, I do respect it, but not at my cost. I'm going to kill him. I don't think I'll get the chance. I don't deserve anything. Yeah, he'll be king when my father dies.
I'm afraid so. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balen's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
You too? What's going to happen to you? There must be a way to fight this. What's going to happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balen's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads
Oh,
to
God.
fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
It's a warrior's death at least. What does my father have to say about it? The cowards weren't strong enough to kill me themselves, so I'm doomed. Cowards weren't strong enough to kill me themselves. This is where my character's beginning to turn, I feel. Not enough. He's still quite light-hearted, but yeah. Definitely he's lost trust in family and everything like that beyond this day.
That may have been Balen's first mistake. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape.
That's
with
my mission
Duncan.
then, that's my goal. That's all the chance I need. The Grey Wardens would take an exile, a murderer. Well, that's what they do, isn't it? I'm supposed to turn for humans to help? I'll look for any help, doesn't matter. The Grey Wardens seem good men for humans. I deserve no such mercy. I'll say that.
There are worse ways for a warrior to live than fighting the Darkspawn with such allies. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads.
I'll consider it. Well, it's either that or death. I think I'll take that. That's not much of a chance. Only Darkspawn between me and freedom. How do I find the Grey Wardens? Only Darkspawn between me and freedom?
Balen underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balen's pet
You're
nobles
very
wouldn't hear of it.
honourable. I like you, Gorham. You're safer going to the surface. I wish you were going to be at my side as well. I'll be alright. I'm better off without you. No, I don't want to guilt him into that. I'll be alright. I think I see you in Denerim. I think. I'll be alright, my friend. My trusted friend.
I know you will, but still. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
The same to you, my friend.
I will always be your man, my lord Aeducan.
They are ready for you now.
Okay.
Here is the prisoner, Lord Haramont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar,
He doesn't seem too
you are
pleased with
hereby
it or happy
sentenced
with
to
it.
exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem
So
your
I don't get
life
any
by
of the loot.
fighting
I thought
enemies
so.
of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
I'm innocent, you call this justice. Velen will destroy you just as he did me. I will have my revenge. Interesting. I don't think... Well, no, I'm not saying 1 or 2. You call this justice? I don't think he has anything to do with this. I think it's between these two. They do go up against each other, Velen and Haramont, so... Velen will destroy you just as he did me.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this.
I didn't.
For your father's sake.
Drop dead, old man. I didn't kill Trian. I'm gonna say I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Velen planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Velen does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are of fine dwarven
Better quality, hopefully I'll last.
Strike a blow at our enemies.
I wouldn't say that. Tell my father I went to a warrior's death. It's time for me to go. How is my father?
He is old and this tragedy has hit him hard. He will rest better now, though, knowing the truth.
Tell my father I went to a warrior's death. It's time for me to go. Tell my father I went to a warrior's death.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone
Imagine having
accept
to
you.
go through this. Bloody hell. Can I not just open the door again? Right, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Exile. Find the Grey Wardens. Your title has been stripped from you, your name erased from the memories, and you are now exiled to the deep roads to fight the Darkspawn to your death. Your only hope of survival is to find the Grey Wardens who are somewhere in this maze of caverns battling the Darkspawn. Need to read some codexes as well I missed. Alphas. In any group of Genlocks, there is usually one who is dominant. As the tallest, strongest, and smartest of their kind, Alphas serve as a sort of commander, directing or bullying the others in command. What the blight does not destroy, it corrupts. Any creature infected with the Darkspawn taint that does not have the good fortune to die outright becomes a ghoul, a twisted shadow of itself. The name originally comes from men, whether human, dwarven, or elven, not Canary, who became tainted, usually while being held as a captive food source by the Darkspawn. They would turn cannibal, preying on other captives, slaves to the will of the archdemon, driven mad by pain. During a blight, the corruption of the Darkspawn spreads through the wilder areas of Thedas and infects the animals found there. This produces grotesque, enraged bears called Berek Skarn, as well as blight wolves. Yeah, that's what I meant. Fortunately, ghouls rarely survive their corruption for long. Velen Aeducan. Time is something you may not have much left of. Third of King Endrin's children, Velen has always been considered the last and least of his family. Trian was the undisputed heir apparent from the moment of his birth, and Velen was not only the most accomplished but also their father's clear favourite. Valen's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. He murdered Trian and framed Velen, eliminating both his rivals in one stroke. It's really sad that because I don't join the Grey Wardens, if I don't do this origin, the Dwarven noble will always die in the deep roads, which is really sad. And I've just noticed I'm looking very red on my recording because this screen, the Deep Roads, is very orange in general, so apologies for that. Right, I'm guessing it's down that path there. Do I have anything to equip? That's better at least. And do I not get a shield? I thought he'd given me a shield. Nope, just the sword. Alright, well, I'm pretty screwed, aren't I? I'm gonna save this as I'm screwed. Oh, it saved for me anyway. Oh, nice. Well, I guess I'll put precise striking on as well. Keep that active. Just me with no potions and nothing, so all of that loot that I picked up was completely just not needed.
Alright.
It's sad you survived down here as well. You would have to eat all these darkspawn and stuff like that. God. Bow. I'll put in. I guess it's giving you one of everything, so you can specialise in what you'd like. I'll put on leather armour, because why not? I'm barefooted, but oh well. Although armour provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by a percentage. Sturdy armours like plate carry more of a penalty than lightweight leathers, but some talents, like the Warrior's Powerful, can reduce the effect of fatigue. You'll have to watch that because I'm going to be wearing heavy armour in the future. Just barefooted. Casual darkspawn. Is there only one? At least they're only giving me one enemy, like not a horde of like 10. I think that'd be impossible. Saying that's 2 now.
Let's see.
Blur spar. This uncut stone is the colour of honey. Never figured what they're used for. I think they're just valuables because I think there's a quest where I have to collect some of them, if I remember. I will take the gloves. So not a hole in the deep roads I could like pop out of in the surface. In the books there was one. Guess they're all sealed up now. Is that a better bow? Yeah, less dex, but more of everything else, so yeah, I'll equip that. Take all of you. That's not better, is it? No. Oh, I'm not actually comparing it with the bow, but that's fine. Lost 23 gold. Again, the price of having that mod installed. That's blocked, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, deep stalkers, wonderful. Yes, I predicted the spider with the web showing, and oh, I've been webbed. That'll be for shale in the future, I think. gonna be another spider here. Oh, no, a deep stalker, not spider. Hello, Darkspawn again. Oh god, I've stepped in a trap. I'll have a cup of tea while... whilst I'm waiting to get out of there. Have a slurp of my drink. I think there was a trap there, but I'm not sure. Oh, you stunned me, you bastard! Do have to watch my health right now. Oh, that's a good piece of armor. Heavy armor, yes, I'll take that. 7.5, big fatigue, but that's what my character will wear, so +1 armor, +10 physical resistance. Yeah, now we just need some shoes. Yeah, you have equipped heavy or massive armor. While these grades of armor offer excellent protection, be aware that they reduce the character's attack speed with bows and crossbows, although the Master Archer talent eliminates this penalty for the heavy class of armors. Weighty armors also tends to cause more fatigue, which is percentage... Yeah, I already know that. That's fine. Any codexes I've got to read? Just the controls. That is fine. Don't actually know which way is the right way. Let's go this way. It looks less ominous. Oh my god, okay, I might die here, you know, and I've not saved. I remember actually having a problem with this place. I might be better. I've not got much stamina as well, so I do need willpower.
Now this should be
Yeah, I do definitely need willpower.
Come, let's shed some blood.
They're ugly buggers, aren't they? Take the rune. Boots! Nice. Add an injury kit. And more health poultices. Right, these can go up here. Striking can stay there. Actually, no, it can go on 5. Injury kit, it's a big one, so not a lesser one, but I'll put you down there anyway. If you will go. Please go. Can I slot you in? Don't know why I want to inspect it, but kit containing bandages and other healing aids. Why isn't it letting me drag it down? Because my bar's too small. There we go. That took a bit. That was a dead end, but I did get shoes as well, didn't I? Yeah, we're alright in that. I could wear medium armor to get my stamina sorted, but nah, I'll wear the heavy. Looking more like myself. Don't know if I quick saved after that, so I will. Ah, here's Duncan. Nice. Hello.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Aeducan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I'm Lord Aeducan no longer. One question at a time. Grey Wardens aren't the only ones who can survive here. It's good to see you again, Duncan. It's good to see you again, Duncan.
And you as well. Although I'm still filled with questions, such as why are you here in these tunnels alone? May I ask what happened?
I have left Orzammar. I've been exiled. Velen betrayed me. I have been exiled.
Exiled? To these tunnels of death? What crime could be so terrible?
I do not think matters of Dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I was betrayed by my brother. Thank you. No, I'll tell him. I've got nothing to hide. I was betrayed by my brother.
Lord Trian?
No, Balen. Trian is dead. You've missed a lot, my friend.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You've already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from
Thank
an
you.
Aeducan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
Well, I've got no other choice, have I? Well, I can't see as I have much of a choice. If it's gets me out of the deep roads, I'm yours. I accept. I would be honoured. I wouldn't be honoured because I didn't really want to join in the first place, originally at the Noble Feast. I said I'd rather stay with my family. If it gets me out of the deep roads, I'm yours.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kalen. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar.
Well, that was a good origin.
On the edges of the Korkari Wilds.
Hinterlands!
The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Indeed, hello.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Let me skip the introductions. It's been a long trip. I'm Velen, Your Majesty. I'm no friend of yours, human lord. I'm Velen, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honourable stout folk outside
Stout
Orzammar.
folk. You must not have met many members of the noble caste. Leaving Orzammar wasn't my idea, really. How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty? You must not have many members of the noble caste.
Sounds like there's a story behind that. You must regale me with it sometime.
Don't you have a battle to fight first? I'd rather not, if Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course.
Thank you.
I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago.
Endrin's my dad.
How does Endrin fare these days?
I'm his son, and he was fine when I last saw him. I hear the king was well enough when I left, so I can, like, pretend I'm not his son. I can say I'm his son, and he was fine when I last saw him.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. We'll see about that. You're too kind, your majesty. No, I'll butter him up. You're too kind, your majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Logain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
He's one of my favorites.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realise things were going so well. It sounds like the Blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that. You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of darkspawn
naive Kalen.
But alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Logain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't a real Blight after all. Yeah, no, it is. You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly? What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could, if you were not such a fool. Do you think there's any danger? Well, of course there is. He's just said there's a Blight on the way. What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais.
Orlais.
But it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to turn Logain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do? What do you mean, what ritual? A hot meal might be nice first. A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to do? Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful, let's get it over with then. Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is this so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Oh, Alistair.
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Very well. Thank you, Duncan. Kinslayer achievement unlocked. For killing my brother. Music. Some elf fruit there. Before I go across the bridge, you have acquired a health poultice. These instantly restore some of your health. To use the poultice, drag it from your inventory to your quick bar, double click it directly from the inventory. Yeah, I know how to do that. That's fine. Don't think I'd explored this area beyond the bridge before, you know? I think I've always gone straight over. That's interesting. Find the Grey Warden Alistair. You have arrived at the King's Camp, just outside the Korkari Wilds in the ruin known as Ostagar. Duncan has told you that when you are ready to begin the joining, you should seek out the Grey Warden named Alistair somewhere in the camp. Okay, I will do so. Codexes. In the darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint twisted, even the false god and the whisperer awoke at last in pain and horror and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight. Threnodies 8-7. The false dragon gods of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded the Magisters to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when the Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted. By the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted, and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land, a blight. I seem to have a cough. That's all fine. Red Balen. King Kaelin Therin. I'd hoped for a war like in the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Marek Therin, Marek, Kaelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Anora. We don't know Marek is presumed dead, but he was lost at sea, wasn't he? Like, wasn't there a thing like he might be captured still by the Orlesians or something? Like, he might not be dead, but I suppose it's been too long. But yeah, Marek's definitely an interesting character. And Marek and Rowan and... I've forgotten his elven lover's name. In the Stolen Throne book. I've completely forgotten her name. Didn't really like the character, to be honest. She was not very... I can't remember her name, so... Loghain, one of my favourite Dragon Age characters, especially after reading the books. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I love Loghain. He's in my top 5 characters, I believe. But yes, anyway. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Marek, the last true heir to Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Marek raised his friend to the nobility, and Loghain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. Yeah, it'll be interesting if my opinions of characters change replaying it, because there are some characters I dislike and I might end up liking more. But Loghain's always one I've really liked, and then when I read the books, I liked his characters even more. He's not a good person by any means, but he's just a brilliant character in my opinion. Anyway, enough of me talking. The Korkari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hound deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wildfolk. Any one of them, he said, could harbour a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tale said that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one of her son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. Forest of Legend is, of course, the Kokari Wilds. There are many legends about the Great Southern Forest, as there are shadows, or the saying goes. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far as into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are the vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out for an existence even there. And they tell the horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not even begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kokari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more needs to be said? From the Land of the Wilders by Mother Alis, Chantry Scholar, 918 Dragon. Wasn't Mother Alis also in the books? Didn't she look after Kaelin? Or am I mixing up the characters? It's been a while since I've read them. Anyway, kind of out of breath from reading those. Bad. Yeah, so we can't actually go anywhere here, but did see a chest, an elf fruit. You know, I don't think I've ever done this, like gone behind the bridge.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
You too. Some gold from that.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Another soldier, or is it the same guy? Oh, a gift. A beef bone. I guess that's for my dog. You found a gift. Yes, I can give it to my party members. Yeah, this is the Frostback... Is this the Frostback Mountains? It's not, but...
Make her watch over you, my lord.
It's close to Haven-ish. I can't do a world map. Never mind. I think that's it. We'll go back up. I know I can't go this way, but I just figured if the soldier has anything to say.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough. Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that...
Do need to level up as well, I am conscious of that.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal? Why is it off limits? That's, Yes, I mean, it is pretty large, but what a question. What is this Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Terran Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Okay, lower chambers.
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Do you mean Dwarven?
Make her speed your steps.
Dwarven? Am I now a dwarf? That was an odd pronunciation. Right, let's level up a second before I cross the bridge. Stamina. I do need more stamina, so I might put 1 in stamina. And another 2 in strength, I think. That requires 12 cunning. I might then put 2 in cunning, because I do want that. I know I don't want to be a cunning character, but I do want the coercion. So I think I'll take that. Can't really do any of those. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favours the shield, gaining a bonus to defence and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. Okay. With shield expertise, the defence bonus increases. With shield mastery, the defence bonus increases further. Practicing fighting with the shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character on the shield carrying side. I think that's, since it's a passive ability, I'm going to get that. And I'm going to put self. Surrounded by at least 3 enemies, I'm going to activate precise striking.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
And to you.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am. Pleased to meet you.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but
Yes,
Logan closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
I'll ask all this. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it?
Good point.
The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Anywhere I can get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tern Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tern Loghain wild, that does.
Not very safe, is it? Circle of Magi?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet
yes, the
fellas,
Tranquil.
The Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Go on, then.
Anything else to ask? I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Thanks for the directions. Codex Ostagar. Representing the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Tevinter Imperium into the barbarian lands of southeast, the fortress of Ostagar was once one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea. It stood at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians known today as the Chastened Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north, and proved to be exceedingly difficult for the Wilders to attack because of its natural defensible position. Like most Imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after Tevinter's collapse during the First Blight. It was successfully sacked by the Chastened Wilders, and then, as the Chastened threat dwindled following the creation of the modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries, though most of the walls still stand, as does the tall Tower of Ishal, named after the great Archon that ordered its construction. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium that created it. from Freelden Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Yes, I love the Imperium. Not in a positive way necessarily, but as someone who went to university to study the Roman Empire, the Imperium is a great favourite of mine. And my favourite companion is from the Imperium, Miss Dorian, who will meet an Inquisition. Love that man. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just kind of waddling around. Let's start this side.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
You sure? I'm gonna walk in anyway.
Must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade.
Yeah, my
is the
dwarf
realm
won't
of
know any of
dreams
this.
And the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologise, I'll go elsewhere as you wish. Hello, Wynne.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends.
I'm gonna listen to this before I talk to Wynne.
You will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not
I don't really
into
believe in the
death
maker, my
gladly, but with
character.
the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Very well then. Wynne. Sad that Wynne's dead now in the books. I keep mentioning the books, I'll stop, I promise, but it's just because I'm introduced to all these characters again. But yes, wasn't one of my favourites, but playing it again, I'm gonna get more dialogue out of her and see what she's about now.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I am Velen. I've seen quite a few mages today. I'm Velen.
Well met.
Velen, I keep saying Velen.
On the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
King Kaelin thinks the battle will go well. Will you be fighting beside the king? It's not luck, but skill that will save us. That's true.
And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
And what does the Fade have to do with anything? Not much, I'm a dwarf after all.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
You humans and your chantry. And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something to ponder. I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Probably.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle, and I won't be distracted.
Very well, then. I will not lie motionless in a bed, waiting with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. Wynne's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognised as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her ages. Or years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be First Enchanter's Irving's successor, but she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. Never say that. When word reached the Tower of King Kaelin's call to the arms, Wynne volunteered to go to Ostagar. And here she is now. Right, we'll go that side after.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King Kaelin and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over Terran Loghain and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the Maker, that he might find us worthy.
Very well. I think I'll go over here first, explore this little bit, and then head over that area and do all that.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Okay, oh hello Daveth, I remember you.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean? What did you think I'd be? And who are you? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not a dwarf. Yet, here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Isn't that a little paranoid? What do you know about this ritual? Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me. Aren't those the barbarian forest, the wilds? Maybe they will, we'll see. So that wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't
I
to
face
be
the
scared
Darkspawn.
of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch your back, you watch mine. I might be distrustful of this guy now because of my dearest two companions who ratted me out. But yes.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, I'll see you there. I'm just gonna break into your chest. Take the scale armor.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
What if I have? Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself.
If you're sure. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side
do you
I
know?
can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
I'll just see the normal goods for
Let
now.
me know what you'd like.
Can sell some stuff, buy some things. Yeah, I don't really have money for this, but once I come back from the wilds, I might. In terms of what I can sell... I'm gonna sell these two because I know my companions, when I go into the Kokari Wilds, have their own armor sets. I'll keep the medium just in case, but I think we'll sell those. They also come with their own weapons, so... keep all that for now. Do you have any flasks? You do. Brilliant. Make some potions when I get a mage. I'll buy 20. I'll also buy 8 of your lesser potions. Leave your injury kits for now because I don't have the money for it. I think that'll do for now.
Hello again.
I just
Is there
want to see his
something
other
you need?
goods.
Some supplies, perhaps. So long as you keep it quiet.
Okay, these things. They're pretty. Some general health poultices I could get. Don't have enough money for any of this. Yeah. Well, when I have the money, I'll buy it. On that note, I think we're going to end this episode here and we'll continue exploring Ostagar the next time. But yes, we've arrived here now. We will explore, probably speak to Alistair and get on from there. But yes, be sure to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.